Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, for this video, we're going to make an app. For this app, it's basically going to be where we are going to make an app where we can see what object sinks and what object floats. So let's start. For this video, I've already set the background and one sprite as well as its size. So let's create the remaining sprites. So let's create. Okay, so we can put this as bear, toy bear. Actually, let's put it as toy, and now we will just create another new sprite as some money. Then we can rename cash, create. Then after that, we're going to create another sprite. So one sec. First, let's select an image. So let's put a car and name the image as car. Now we will make another new sprite. So like this, you can create many new sprites. A rock. Just rename it. That's it. So we will do these many sprites, and then after that, now first we will align these items on the screen. So as you guys remember, in my previous video also we had used this code block on code.org, where this block allows you to change the x and y axis of a particular sprite. So we can put it here. Then the cash, we can just put it here, and the toy bear, we can put it here, or we could put the toy bear right here. What else is there? Let's just, okay, let the other sprite remain in the center. Now we will just create behaviors where when we click the sprite should sink or float depending on whether it's a sinking object or floating. So first we will set the size of our sprites. Set size, and then this time we will not use the image. Actually, I want to introduce a new block which is present in the sprites, which is this block. It's like my sprite. So if you use this these type of code blocks where you name your sprite, you can just select the name of that particular sprite and set its size. So I'm just going to keep every thing to 50, set size to 50. Right, my sprite. So like this, you do it for everything. One sec. Let me bring it from the actions. And you can just discard. Cash. And then last is the car. Yeah. So we have all the items. set the size, and the size is set for all the items. So now we will create a event where when we click that particular sprite, it should change, it should say whether it's syncing or floating and play a particular sound. So we will again use the same concept, my sprite apple behavior sprite apple. So again, take this, my sprite apple behaviors. So now you might ask me, what is behaviors? So behavior is basically like different like how can I say this? It's basically where it's different actions which the sprite will perform. Apple begins to float. Okay, I did not create that thing. Okay, just change the name. Close. Float, and then sprite apple is done, and we'll just print the text from the text. Mm, this is a syncing object. And then we can play some sound if you want. Okay, let's put that. For all thinking objects, we can just put this long fall to MP3. But you can select any of the sound you like from the sound library. So let's now set it for the other sprite. So let's do it. Okay, so when toy clicked, sprite begins to. So we'll just go behaviors. Sprite begins. Toy begins, and then behaviors. There we can say sync. Just say sync because it's a toy bear and it can sync. So then toys can sync also and float. But since it's a bear, it syncs, and then we'll go print a text and play a sound. Actually, sorry, I by mistake put on the apple syncing when it was actually a floating object. So let's floating sync. Object Thinking object, and then so we'll just for all the objects we'll just put a common sound, or you can even change the sound. I'm just gonna select any random sound and put it. So just continue doing. So let me finish it, and then we will, yeah, select. Sprite begins. Okay, so what are we doing? Cache. Cache behaviors. Cache can float because it's a light object. And print this and select this. First, let's choose a sound. Achievements. Okay, let's just put that. So, okay, so cache is done, and then car and rock. So let's finish those. When car collect, so then just this car. So sync. Syncing. Then play the sound. Choose alerts. Okay, so that's there. Then after that, we will uh, we will create for the last, which is a rock that is also a syncing object. So let's do that as well. So when So you can just put a rock. And then after that it will begin sinking. Sink. And then print sinking object. Okay. Now we will just put the sound. Yeah. So this is our final code, and this is how your code should also look like. So let's run and check the code. Yeah, so you can see that it is sinking, and it is sinking and floating depending on whether it's a sinking object or floating object. So this is our final code. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and do not forget to like all our videos. Bye.